Hello and welcome to Reading Now, my advanced phonics series. Our word for today is educate. Educate. Educate? Does anybody else hear a J in there? J. What letter in educate is making that J sound? Educate. Which one? Educate. All right. So the letter that is making that sound in this word is our letter D. D is going to make a J sound when it is followed by a long U, when it's unstressed. All right, so when it's in a more muffled syllable, educate, educate. Let's break this word up by syllables so we can understand what's going on here. Here's our first syllable. So far, pretty normal. We have our vowel with our consonant after. Our vowel is short, ed, ed. The next syllable has U by itself. When a vowel is at the end of a syllable or by itself, it has all this space to shout its name, U, edu. And our last syllable is a silent E syllable. So this E is making this A shout its name, Kate. Because the long U is after the D is going to sound like a J. Edge, educate. All right, let's look at a few more examples. Here's our first syllable. The SCH is going to spell this blend. Sk, ske. We have an E, only vowel in this syllable with a consonant after it. It's probably short. Sked, sked. The last syllable is a U with a silent E. So that U is long. Yule. Sked, Yule. Schedule. 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 All right, here are 3 more words for you to practice. Let me highlight the syllables. Here's your syllables. What is that first word? Our first syllable has one vowel with a consonant after. It's probably short. Grad. Grad. The next syllable is a U by itself. A vowel by itself or at the end of a syllable often says its own name, U. And our last syllable is an A with a silent E. The E makes the A say its name, A, 8. And of course, the E at the end, E's at the ends of words in English are usually silent, 8. All right, so we have grad, U, 8. Graduate, there's our J right there. graduate. All right, so I think they're pretty easy to read, because when you say graduate quickly and blend it all together like a word, graduate, it automatically comes out like a j sound. But when you're spelling, that's when it becomes a little bit more difficult. You hear a j and you want to put, is it a J? Is it a G? What is it? But if you hear a long U after it, it could be a D. Graduate. That's why on all the cards, grown-ups write, congrats, grads, right? Because everybody knows how to spell grad, because you can hear the D. But everybody gets confused a little bit when they have to spell graduate because of that j sound. All right, try the next word. It's similar. Here's our syllables. Does that help? Our first syllable, just like our first syllable up here, has one vowel with a consonant after it. Ah, grad. And again, the U by itself, you. And then A with an L after it. A usually acts like an O, all. But if this is a muffled syllable, if it's not accented, if it's unstressed, and it's making the schwa sound, instead of all, it'll sound like ol, ol. So we have grad, u, ol. Gradual, gradual. All right, you're doing great. Try the last one. At the last one. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video. Let's look at the syllables for this last one. All right, I look at the first syllable. It ends in a vowel. Vowels at the ends of the syllable usually are free to shout their name. Oh, so this syllable is o, pro. This syllable is ce. I remember vowels at the ends of syllables are usually free to shout their name, E. But we want to remember that C with an I, Y, or an E after it, C makes its soft sound. S. So this syllable becomes C. There's our D with a U after it. Is that U long? The U has a silent E. That E makes the U long. D, der, procedure, jur. Instead of that D sound, we're going to say jur, procedure. So we have graduate, gradual, and procedure. All right. I hope this lesson helps with your reading and your spelling. You remember, you don't need to guess. You can stop the guessing by learning more advanced phonics. There are rules for everything that we do in English, even though it can seem a little crazy sometimes. There is usually a rule for it. You can join my live classes on OutSchool. You can contact me through this email if you want a link. You can check the description for a link for my OutSchool classes. If you are brand new to OutSchool and do not already have an OutSchool account, the link in the description will give you $20 off your first class. I also do small groups, one-on-one tutoring, and if you don't want live classes, I have these classes here on YouTube that are free for you to use. Be sure to like and subscribe. I do this for free, and I would like to continue to help everyone. But if you can like or subscribe, and watch more of my videos. It does help. Um, if I can get more followers, please share my videos with other parents or anybody who is learning to read and struggling, or just needs the practice. It helps. Any little bit helps, and the more help I get, the more of these helpful videos I can create for you. So I do really appreciate that. So be sure to subscribe, follow, watch my other videos, contact me if you need more help, leave a comment or a thumbs up comment if you have any questions, or if you have any phonics questions you would like me to address. I love questions. Um, and I'll see you tomorrow.